Later on in this video, I assume Josh will gleefully remind all of you that he has now hit the top stack in 3 straight days. And he wouldn't be lying. What he will conveniently omit, however, is that because there was a basketball game last night, he forgot to submit a lineup. Well, I hope it cashed. And I guess we all aren't meant to have nice things. You're watching the perfect lineup where Josh Engleman and myself, Dave Loughran, strive to build the best lineup each and every day and hopefully submit it into a contest ourselves. 2 pitchers, a top stack, and hopefully those of you who leave a comment down below will get a free week of Stokastic Core Sims. All you have to do, let us know below who you think will be the highest scoring stack of the day. And if you are right, guess what? You are entered to grab a free week of Sims. And if you're the only one to guess it, maybe you play it in a contrarian angle, you got it without any drawing whatsoever. And of course, you want to bypass the line altogether, jump in on these tools because you've seen the damage they've been doing on the leaderboards. Use promo code PERFECT and your first week of Sims is 50% off. Let's get into it. All right, first pitcher on the board today. And of course, if you like this content, you think it's helped you along the way, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free to do. This is one of the most fascinating pitcher slates in a while, if you guys have dug into it at all yet. Just a lot of good arms, but also some enticing mid-range options and some value guys. Like, we aren't projecting a single pitcher for more than 20% ownership today, which is really crazy. It's super spread out on a Coors Field slate, no less, which gives us a ton to work with. Now, I'll tell you up front, I debated a lot here. Jack Flaherty is kind of the lowest hanging fruit. I think he's a great play today. $8,500, 29% strikeout rate. It's not the easiest spot, especially given the park and the rain concerns against this Rays team. I also considered Hunter Brown, who at this point, you can just comfortably plug him into a lineup and feel good about it. He has been that elite all season long. You hear a lot of talk about Tarek Skubal. Hunter Brown's been nearly as good outside of the 2.9% walk rate. And then Zach Wheeler against the Mets team that they've lost 6 straight games and have flat out gone into hibernation on offense. But eventually settled on Max Fried here. And here's why. Yes, you have a warm day at Yankee Stadium. Yeah, you got some wind. But Fried is a ground ball pitcher with a 26% K rate, and he's been virtually unhittable at home this year. The other thing, and I think this is super important, is that the Orioles have been inexplicably bad against southpaws. You're talking about not only a top 10 K rate, but a bottom 3 ISO, bottom 10 WOBA, and bottom 10 WRC+. So yeah, there are very few top tier guys that I would blame you for taking today. And I haven't even mentioned Nick Pivetta in a home matchup against the Royals. But we're going to plug Max Fried in here to get started as our SP1.
6 different people were smart enough to join me with the A's yesterday. Only one of them is going to win a free week of the MLB Sims at Stokastic.com. And that person, at least for Thursday, looks like it's going to be Mr. Unique 157. Send the email to support@Stokastic.com. Claim that free week of MLB Sims.
Now, I debated long and hard, truly, about who we would plug in as the SP2, because I think you have, I don't want to say unlimited options, but a lot of great cheap plays here in good spots against teams with low totals. I thought about Kershaw and thought he was going to be the guy at home against the Nats, but eventually landed on one Spencer Turnbull because he honestly shouldn't be 5,800, even if he isn't going to throw 90 plus pitches. Look, the White Sox are literally ranked dead last in WRC plus against righties, dead last in WOBA this season, and they strike out at the 9th highest clip. Turnbull's made plenty of starts throughout his career, albeit none this year, but he did throw 51 pitches last time out. He is a minus 200 home favorite, has a 22% career K rate. I don't think 75, 80 pitches seems to be in the ballpark unless we get news later on in the day. He might not even need that to get through 5 strong innings. So let's go Max Fried and Spencer Turnbull. Turn this one over to Josh to see if we can get 4 straight days with him nailing and inevitably bragging about nailing these top stacks.
Now, I know Laffy thinks that I'm just going to come in here and brag about how 3 days ago I got the top stack right, and 2 days ago I got the top stack right, and yesterday I got the top stack right. But why would I need to brag about that it all just speaks for itself. So today we're back. It's Friday, June 20th, and I'm gonna do it again. Why not? There are a lot of teams on this slate. I see no reason I can't just get it right again. So today we're going against the grain for me personally. I don't ever like to do what I'm about to say, but it's the best spot that I can see. We're going to go to the Yankees, which works pretty well since we're already rostering Max Fried, but the real key to this one is the matchup. Sagano has been dreadful this season. He's got a 200x ISO to both hands, and the sample of pitches isn't exactly tiny either. Sub 9% swinging strike rate, so he's not exactly getting any whiffs. 14% K rate to both hands, so he's not striking anybody out. Even when the ball is in the realm of the plate, he's not generating swinging strikes, and when the bat is on the ball, he's getting absolutely blasted. That is giving us a Yankees team that is second in top stack. They are not anywhere near the top value team, but that's probably not all that surprising to you guys. They are fourth in stack score, third in overall ownership. This is where I want to be. Now, they are drowning in outfield options. Cody Bellinger, Stanton, Grisham, maybe Aaron Judge. He's a guy that's pretty good from day to day, but you could also pick off a couple real spots. You get second base, third base eligibility on Jazz Chisholm. You can take Austin Wells. You can get Goldie at first if you want. We have plenty of options, but a little bit different than what we've had for the past couple days because we're inundated with outfielders. Filling out the rest of the lineup may be difficult. I don't think it'll be difficult because I'm just really good at this. So now the only thing we have left to do is the same thing we do every day. We take it to the single lineup simulator at Stokastic.com and we figure out just how good this lineup's gonna be. Fried is in, Turnbull is in. We went Wells, Goldschmidt, Chisholm, Judge, and Bellinger. And now the only thing left to do is complete this lineup, which we've done here. Willie Castro in at second, David Hamilton in at short, Lane Thomas in as the final outfielder. And now all we have to do is click run lineup simulation to figure out just how good was I. No surprises here. 53% sim ROI, a 30% cash rate, 2% chance at the top 10% of the contest. Maybe you want to make some tweaks to this lineup. Maybe you want to move Jazz Chisholm to second base. Maybe you want to try to get some extra stacking in those other three spots. Maybe you want to mix and match some more Yankees. You can do all of that in the single lineup simulator. But if you're asking me, I would just follow my lead. It seems to be working.